Hope you all are having a great week so far. This week's been wild. I don't normally film on Fridays, but it is Friday morning, and I had all the intention of doing some vlog stuff yesterday for you guys, and yesterday got crazy. Just a quick story. On Tuesday, one of our PayPal accounts got hacked, so that was fun. And then yesterday, one of the computers in the office was hacked. And so we spent most of the day cleaning that up, changing passwords, talking to people smarter than us, and talking to banks and gift card companies. And anyway, so yesterday was a day. It was intense. Yesterday we did also drop something super cool that I'm very excited about, and I don't know what this traffic is doing right here. This Jeep was just stopped. Might be because he can't see over the ducks on his dash. So yesterday, Thursday, May 1st, we dropped something super cool, and I'm gonna let Chad tell you a little bit more about that. Chad.
What's up, Brantley?
Today is the day.
It is.
Today's technically Friday.
Okay, that's why.
And I don't normally film on Fridays. Like I said, it's been a weird week. Batch 3, huh?
This is, yes, the third edition of the everyday trading cards. We like to call them EDC, everyday cards.
Everyday cards. Batch number 3.
That's 3, man. And
or
so
third edition. Sorry, we call them editions. Third edition. I keep calling them batches. Third edition. Who we got in this one?
A lot of people that you will know. So, and if you don't know, this is a great thing about the cards is you will have a chance to explore new brands, makers, and collectors.
Yeah, hopefully learn about somebody
Correct.
new.
Yeah, so we have our friend Maxie.
Maxie's the greatest.
Runs Knife Lounge. We consider her the queen of the knives.
And the Germans.
Yes,
She is the official queen of Germany. Love you, Maxie. Hope you're watching this. Hope you're having a good day.
So next up we got Jamie Williams.
JRW Gear.
Yep. Loves that Topo Chico.
Who doesn't? I did hear a fun fact about Jamie yesterday is that he owns a bowling alley.
We have to verify this.
We need to make this
test
happen.
it out.
We're coming for you, Jamie. We got to see this bowling alley.
Next we have the famous Steve Shackelford. So Steve is the editor at Blade Magazine. Have you ever seen a cooler hat than this?
I want this hat so bad. Yeah, look at this hat.
Yeah.
It's from like the mid 80s, I think he said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is like iconic. Like this whole scene, him with the backpack. If you've ever been to Blade Show or you're going this year, look for this man and have him sign your card.
A true legend at Blade Show. He lives like 10 minutes from here.
He does.
He's a local to Chattanooga, so he actually lives really close to me, I think. We got to get him in the office. We got to get him to come hang out and tell some stories. So let us know if you want to hear some stuff about old school Blade Show from Steve, maybe in a vlog. That'd be kind of fun. If we can get him on camera, that'd be fun.
Then we got TJ.
God, I love that guy.
Out in Idaho. We have one of his knives around here. Or you do.
Oh, I do. It's at my house. It's in my camping bag right now, actually. It lives there. No, I have the LT5, the Lost Trail 5. I really want an Overland Sport. Those are cool, too.
Yeah, TJ's awesome. And then we've got TC, Smoky Mountain. Always super kind. And just generally down-to-earth guy.
And a great singer. He's a country singer, in case you didn't know. Fun fact about TC.
Yep. He even used to play at Dollywood, I believe. He told me once.
Super talented guy.
Quite the entertainer and very educated on a lot of things that are sharp. And then we got Joseph Vero. This man has just been stealing all the awards at Blade Show.
Dude.
Like just taking them all.
He won 2 in a row last at Texas. 2 in a row.
ProTech collaboration. Most recently, I remember.
I think that's what won the double award.
Yeah.
His video launching the cards, I think, won. I think I watched it 5 times, and it's hysterical. So if you don't follow Vero on Instagram, go watch the reel that he posted yesterday announcing his card. 10 out of 10. You should go watch it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good roast of his previous elementary school teacher.
God, it was genius. Good. It's so good.
Next, we have Kyle. And if you don't know about the Cougar Kyle story, just Google Cougar Kyle. You'll see it. It's crazy. It went like everywhere.
If you don't know Kyle, he pretty much works every trade show in at least the United States. I don't know if he travels outside the U.S. for shows for Civivi. So him and Seth are kind of the main two guys for Civivi, Wii, and Syncut for their trade shows.
Yep.
He also has another job, but this is what he does for Civivi. Just a character, hilarious dude, always a good hang.
But just genuinely great sense of humor, good guy in the community, and just super supportive of so many different aspects of everything with knives and the EDC. Then have you ever seen a mullet flap in the wind like this?
That man looks like a 1989 IROC Z Camaro in the best way.
Ben Belkin. So yeah, Ben, whenever we asked him to be on the cards, we were like, his brand is Jack Wolf Knives. And we're like, you have to be howling. And that mullet has to be flapping. Like, this just has to happen. There's no other way. There's no other option.
That's a solid set.
It is a solid set. And all of these come with both soft and hard sleeve protectors on there. You can keep them fresh, and you can collect them all. Kind of like Pokemon, but for EDC.
But for EDC and knife nerds.
Yep.
Just like us. 1 week pre-order. It started yesterday on Thursday the 1st, so it'll go through the end of day on the 7th, right? So end of day next Wednesday, if you're watching this after this video comes out. And so Wednesday the 7th at midnight probably, I guess, whenever we decide to kill it, I guess.
Sure.
Somewhere in there. They're available for pre-order, but they will be delivered pre-Blade Atlanta.
Yep.
So you can get them signed, you can get kind of all the cool stuff. So
secret knowledge, we're trying to sneak in a Blade Show Atlanta exclusive card into the deck so that when you get to Blade Show, you already have one just to take to your favorite maker and have them sign it or collect it.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about the cards? We've done 3 sets.
First of all,
3
they're
editions.
funny. They're comedy. There's an element of comedy to them that I always love.
Yeah.
But I love just like the community building side of it. I love like the getting to celebrate other people. I think that's kind of the big thing behind why we do it. I think we love kind of lifting up other people in the community and other brands that need to be recognized and need to be known on a greater scale.
Yep.
I think that's my favorite part about it if I had to pick one. What about you? What's your favorite thing?
To me, it just brings fun. Like, my favorite thing is the fun aspect of it. I mean, it's kind of like we all grew up collecting baseball cards and football cards, and I was a little older than the Pokemon era, but it's the same feel of like taking people, appreciating them, and finding them. Where that's the thing I love about the cards is like all these people are accessible to find at Blade Show typically, or a SHOT Show, or wherever you're going. That to me is fun. It's like just having something where you can collect and connect with people.
Go grab a set. There will be a link in the description. Don't miss it. End of day on the 7th. Back to you, Brantley. So that's it. The 3rd edition. Let me turn my blinker off. 3rd edition of the Everyday Cards. Those things are super fun. The biggest thing I feel like we get out of those is just the relationships that we continue to build with the people that we feature in those cards has just been really cool. Kind of more than we ever anticipated. Has brought upon just some really cool conversations and friendships. So if you guys have picked one of those up, if you pick up any of the cards, that's awesome. Thank you so much. It's a really cool, fun project. We're gonna maybe do a 4th. We're not sure yet. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see the cards continue, or do you think like 3 sets is enough? I'm just curious. We've kind of floated the idea of maybe that's the last one. I don't know. I know there's a lot of other people in the industry that we could feature. I mean, it's kind of endless. There's a ton of people, but also they're super labor intensive. It takes Jody a couple months to work on each set. Do you guys want us to keep going? Do you guys want us to see a batch 4? Yeah, let me know below. Yeah, it rained last night, and so I'm trying to take it a little easy. The road's a little wet still. You guys know how much I love East Tennessee. I've lived in this kind of area of the country my whole life. I wanted you guys to see a little bit of what like my morning commute is, because that's one of the reasons I love East Tennessee. Windy back roads. Grew up with old sports cars, driving through the mountains with my dad. Has just become probably my favorite thing. Of course, I love hiking and camping and going to waterfalls and swimming holes and that kind of stuff. But driving on windy back roads. So Tuesday, not only did we get hacked a little bit, we also spent the day, me, Chad, Joe, and Jarvis, got to go to Huntsville, Alabama, and check out some robotics stuff for one of the mills, which could be super cool. So here's just a little bit of what we did in Huntsville, checking out that robotics arm.
Like a cock switch or something. So communicate that it's out and goes into the machine. So there's one.
They can see me too, that's the best part. Jarvis, that was fun.
That was fun.
I really enjoyed seeing some robots, and guys, these are super cool. An Enneas Grenadier.
Touch it.
An Enneas Grenadier. If you don't know about those, go look them up, they're cool. What'd you guys think?
It's good.
Pretty fun, huh?
Yes. We're always learning a lot.
The robots can't take over. Jarvis said it won't pick me up, so.
Oh, I said it could pick me up.
Oh, it can pick me up. Oh, dang it, now I'm scared again.
350.
At 350 pounds, it can pick up. It's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's for us yet, but it's cool. Time will tell. Hey, a couple cool things going on exclusive this week. In case you missed, Taylor Martin with Best Damn BDEDC, we dropped the aged brass Topo Zippos last week, I believe. It was on his birthday. It was the 26th, so last Saturday we dropped those. There's just a handful of those left. It wasn't a big run. It wasn't a big run, but I think we've got like, I don't know, maybe a third of them left or something like that. Another dude on a bike. Those things are super cool. I have one of the first to run, which is like a polished brass, which is still really cool, and it's kind of aging a little bit. You guys have seen that. I probably posted in different pocket dumps and stuff. But man, the aged one looks super cool. I think antique brass or aged brass, whatever Zippo calls that finish. Really, really cool. Anyway, a few of those left. If you want to grab one, it does come with the butane soft flame insert as well as the standard Zippo. So you get kind of two different flavors. And then also, Jeremy Siers dropped a new video all about making bacon this week, which was super cool. If you haven't seen, we dropped a while back these super nice cutting boards. He calls it the, I always mess it up, the Meat Sweat XL Butcher Board or something like that. I can never remember exactly what he wanted to name it. Beautiful, all walnut in-grain cutting board. I think it's 18 inches by 24 inches, so that thing it's pretty big. And then it's about 2 inches thick. So those things, if you buy one of those from like a custom maker, that thing's going to run you back like $500-600. They are extremely expensive, but they're super nice. So these were normally $325, which is honestly a steal for what it is. And then because of this video, and he kind of features it in the video, we thought we'd run a little deal on them. Right now there's a little fender bender here. Make sure, I think it looks like everybody's okay. Yep. Getting them on the tow truck. These things are incredible. Always look near intersections. So we're running 50 bucks off on them, so they're $275, which is a crazy value for what these cutting boards are. Use discount code in all caps BACON. I'll put it right here, BACON. And then lastly this week, you guys know that we've had an addition to the office. I think I've mentioned it before, that we've been on the hunt for. Chad and I probably check Marketplace daily for one of these, and the right one popped up. Check this thing out.
Okay, over the last, I don't know, probably a good year, we have been on the hunt for something for this side of the room. And I think we finally found it, didn't we, Chad?
Yes, we did.
First of all, it's amazing because Chad actually picked this up by himself and unloaded it by himself.
Very slowly.
Yeah.
It was a slow, careful
I was shocked
process.
when I walked in and it was already here. So we've been on the hunt for a shuffleboard table, and we've been looking for a 9-footer, or sorry, anything bigger than a 9-footer, so like 11, 12,
correct.
or 15-footer.
Yep.
Turns out this one is a 9-footer, but it was too perfect. So this is a Brunswick 1976, right?
Yes.
1976. It's a 9-foot table.
We even have the
Look at
documentation
this.
here.
Are the original paperwork.
1976, which fits perfectly with the other things we have.
Exactly.
The pinball machines are from the mid 70s. The cars from the 70s.
Yeah, the motorcycles from the 70s.
Motorcycles from the 70s. I mean, we've kind of hit a theme and just went hard into that.
I love stuff from the 70s. I don't really know why. I just have an affection for them. Grew up with a lot of 70s sports cars, so that's probably why. So this guy, 1975, 76, Brunswick, 9-foot table. It's a little warped in the middle right now. I've got a keyboard stand underneath that we're trying to straighten it out. So needs just a little bit of finagling to get it dialed in.
Yeah, we're getting it straightened out, but the story behind this thing is just...
This is what makes it.
Yeah, so I showed up expecting an 11-foot table, and then the table is 11 feet, but the play field is 9.
So from kind of end to end, it's 11,
Yes.
but the play field is actually what you measure. So from here to the other side.
So showed up, and I was initially a little disappointed. I was like, it's not an 11-foot table, it's a 9-foot table. And I was like, okay, well, just tell me about it. And so this table is from Murfreesboro. And the story on this table that was explained to me is that there's a dealership in Murfreesboro, a car dealership, and there was a basement to this dealership where there's a huge game room. And whenever people would come by, country music stars or whatever, this guy who owned the dealership would entertain people. And so one of the times that people came through, there were 2 singers, you may have known them, Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings.
I think people might know them.
Yeah. So the story is that this lady remembers as a kid seeing Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash drinking beer, playing the shuffleboard in her grandpa's dealership. And so I was like, well, it doesn't matter if it's an 11-foot table or 14. I have to buy it now.
It could be broken, and we would have bought it. Yeah, it was a good deal. It was a good deal.
And like always, I like to do my own little research. So I did some internet sleuthing.
Which Chad is great at, if you didn't know.
And all signs point to this is actually the true story. There are way too many details shared with me that I could go cross-examine and find online, including that there was this is a 1976 table, 1978. Both Waylon and Johnny had a show together in Murfreesboro at MTSU, so the timeline checks out.
Little after party at the dealership with this guy.
And there was pinball at the dealership. There was a bowling game and all these things where like Waylon was a big fan of pinball. So I could see how the connection would be like, hey, come over and hang out. We'll play some games.
Have a good time.
Sure, let's do it. And so...
That's pretty cool.
Long story long, as I like to say. These are all the original pucks. So if you ever do happen to come visit, these are the same ones that Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash have played with.
Ridiculous.
Too cool.
Piece of history that no one else knows about. Yep. This thing's pretty sweet. We have not really played it much yet because we're kind of straightening it out.
Yep.
Trying to get it working.
Yep.
Man, it's been a long time coming. Got ourselves a shuffleboard table. Yeah.
So that thing is awesome. We've been looking for a shuffleboard table. God, look at those ape hangers. My man, that's crazy. His hands are up here like this. But the story on this was too good to pass up. Like, as soon as we found out kind of where it came from, that Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings had played on this exact table, we had to have it. It was too cool. The deal was right. The price was good. And we have a weird thing for stuff from the 70s, as you can tell. That's it, guys. I'm almost to the office. It's been a fun ride. The weather feels great. Next week, if you are on our Facebook group, if you're not, go ahead and jump down below in the description. There's a link to our Facebook group. I dropped a little tease of something that we are hoping to drop next week. So if you're not on that group, you should go join that group. I post a pocket dump every Wednesday, and this week's pocket dump had a little tease in it. Guys, we did pass 12,000 subscribers. I think just yesterday or the day before. I think it was Wednesday. That's awesome. So thank you. If you're new here, welcome. We're so glad to have you. Appreciate you joining us and seeing what's going on with us here at Big Eye. We got a lot to do. Oh, this is a sketchy intersection right here by the office. Here we go. Okay, hey, nobody's coming. We're good. The question is somebody going to come let me in? All right, guys, that's it. I'm here. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. See ya. Oh, yeah. Thank you.